Hello, everybody. Basically, I've come on to do a bit of a live um, due to obviously something happened in one of somebody's live streams last night. Obviously, I just wait for a few people to pop in, and obviously, I will start chatting about that. But obviously, yeah, it was quite unexpected. It wasn't very nice. I have actually reported this person as well due to obviously she attacked me in somebody else's live stream. All she had to do is just not bother it or anything like that. She could have just left it and I didn't really talk about her at all. I only those 2 times that I did a couple of lives and I spoke about her, but now I warned her that if I see something that I don't like in anyone's chat, or if my live streams are still kind of like getting put on her lives, I will strike her. So basically, what I've done, I have sent in a strike on her channel. Plus, I have reported her as well on YouTube. I am not going to get attacked on somebody else's chat. At the end of the day, it was somebody else's live. It wasn't my live. So why did you come in and actually send put a message on that live stream? It wasn't very nice what she had said, and it wasn't very nice what she had done. It did come from her channel. I did find out that it had come from her channel. I am not happy, and I'm not, yeah. So what I have done, I have reported it to YouTube. I've reported, I have put in a strike on her as well. I gave her that chance to not come at me or anything like that, or use my live streams in her live streams or anything like that. So what I've done is I've reported it, and I have given obviously put in a strike about her live stream. So basically, yeah, it just wasn't nice and everything else. I know that obviously I don't get many views on my lives, and to be honest, I appreciate whatever live views I do get. But the way that she kind of said it was very nasty, very mean, and everything else. I have sent that message to YouTube, so they will look through that and actually see what's been going on. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just letting people know that I've actually reported her, and I have sent in a strike on her as well, because I am not getting attacked on somebody else's platform. Due to obviously it is their live, and they were talking about other things, and she just popped up and said something very, very nasty and everything else. So I've basically I have reported her, and I have put in a strike on her channel as well. Basically what she's doing to me is basically harassing me in other people's chats, and that is not suitable. Hello, Texas Granny, how are you? But yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to have people come at me in somebody else's chats. It's not fair. It's not nice. It is somebody else's live stream, and she came out at me, and I'm not being funny, but people shouldn't be seeing that on their chats as well. people coming at other people's things. Hello, how are you? Obviously, I'm having a little bit of an issue with somebody at the moment, and obviously they came in somebody's chat and they started on me and everything else. So, yeah, it's not good. Good. How's your channel going? Because obviously I've been quite ill and poorly and everything else, and can't just come back, and obviously I'm just, yeah. So I'll read out basically what she had put on that. Just bear with me. I'm just going to go on to what I was sent. Basically, her name is Christine. She goes, "Crazy Sarah, I'll stream your content anytime I want. Consider me helping you. You only go 6 viewers in your lives. So if anyone's got kind of anything to say on that matter, then please obviously say in the chats. I'd be very, very helpful for that." And obviously, yeah, I wasn't happy that basically she came at me and said that at me. Yeah, sometimes I do kind of have a few people in my chat. Sometimes I have like 30 odd people coming into my chat, but at least I get some people viewing me. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I don't get any views. Yeah, I think everyone's kind of getting to that point where everyone's just tired and there's just, that stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, obviously I have reported that to her. Yeah, obviously I reported it and everything else. I don't, to be honest, I don't care how many views I actually have. As long as I get some views, at least I get something back. It's not like I'm naturally getting no views like sometimes she does. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I would come at her in anyone's chat because I didn't even come at her in anyone's chat. I've only come on 2 lives to let people know that you need to be careful of this person because of what she had done to the people that obviously I have in my chat, and I care for them, and I make sure that no one kind of does what they've done to what she has done to them. Do you know what I mean? So oh no, it didn't, but it bothered me a little bit because she came into somebody else's chat and actually said it in somebody else's chat. Do you know what I mean? Wasn't my live that she had done it. She actually came in somebody else's live and came at me at somebody else's live, which obviously I don't think a lot of people was appreciative of it, because I don't want kind of everybody else to kind of have come in the middle of basically what's going on between me and her and everybody else. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, people just are mean, and they just want to come at people when they want to come at people and stuff like that, because people can just strike another person if you're not happy with kind of what's going on and how things are going and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be attacked on somebody else's platform and not report. Yeah, it wasn't nice. Do you know what I mean? Because it was on somebody else's panel where she came into somebody's chat and just started on me, and I'm just like, well, you know, don't do that. Do you know what I mean? That's just wrong that you're starting on me on somebody else's panel and then everything else. I have completely blocked her from I have hidden her from my chats and everything else because I want nothing to do with this person anymore. Do you know what I mean? That's my choice and everything else. I give people chances and everything else, but then the chances kind of fly out the corners. So I just basically say, right, enough is enough. How much more can somebody take? And you know, let this person keep doing what they're doing. But yeah, she just thought that she can watch my content and actually have it on her live stream when she wants to look at it and everything else. It's like, no, that doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? You know, that person can be striked if somebody else is watching somebody else's live on top of their live and they're hearing basically what we're saying and everything else. Do you know what I mean? So it just gets to that point where it's like, actually, I'm done with it. Do you know what I mean? You know, she could have just like left it, because I have left it. Do you know what I mean? I've left it now. You know, I'm not talking about it anymore and everything else. But then she came at me in somebody else's chat, so I'm just letting obviously people know that because I know that she's probably watching me anyway, but I'm going to let her know that I have reported her and I have put a strike on her account. So depending on what YouTube does with her now, that's up to them. But yeah, definitely. I don't take no crap from people. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you know, hello, Rainbow Melon. How are you? I don't know how much you've heard or anything like that. Oh, you've not heard. Christine came at me at somebody else's chat. Wasn't nice, wasn't pleasant. She just came at me, and the message was, hold on a second, let me get onto it. It says, at Crazy Sarah, I'll scream your contact anytime I want. Consider me helping you. You only go 6 views in your lives. Yeah, it definitely came from her account. I found that out. It definitely was her. It was something that she would actually say as well. No, it was actually in the chat. Somebody screenshotted it and they sent it to me. So she actually, she was quite nice. Yeah, she was quite nasty. She just came at me in Mr. Black Wolf's account. Yeah, it was definitely her. Definitely her. Yeah, I know. Barbara did say she had 4 accounts, but I think she said that she's blocked them from my account, but it does sound like her, but but she can't, Meg said, you can't just share somebody else's live stream on your chat. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me why she would. I don't know, because I don't know if it is something that she would say, but she's saying that she would basically stream my content anytime that she wants. And if that's what she thinks, then that's up to her. No, not by auto. It was definitely by she came into somebody's chat on the live, and she put it in the actual chat. So, but obviously these people are watching out for the fake ones and everything else as well. But obviously, somebody has kind of banned her from going into that chat now. So I know. So I saw Christine on Bell B's as well. Is it Bell B? Last night I saw it on there too. So but why are they doing the fake ones? Why would Are you sure it's not coming from her account? Because obviously she did say that she lost her old account in somebody's chat and then obviously opened a new one. I don't know. Yeah, well, it does say her name and it's got a picture of her. And it does say what I said. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, exactly. We just don't know. We have seen how nasty she can get to a lot of people and everything else. She can get mad at people and everything else as well. So, we just don't know, do we? It's just not fair. But obviously, she was just on too. What do you mean? She was on live as well? Or is she just doing her thingy lives? trial lives, or is she got me going in the background again? All right, okay. But she probably obviously saw me coming on live and listening in and seeing what's going on. But if there is so many fake Christines going around, then obviously shouldn't she report them? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, too right. Yeah, but isn't she live streaming on somebody else's like live streams as well, or is she kind of? Because I know she was on somebody else's live stream on her tablet, and there was a man um on the right hand side, and then he was kind of showing something. I'm not sure. Yeah, definitely. They just like piggyback, and obviously, they just watch different things. Yeah, I think we are all disappointed. Do you know what I mean? In kind of what's been going on and what has been happening and everything else. Yeah, I liked Christine as well. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong that I didn't like Christine. I did like Christine. I helped her a lot and everything else. But I can't. I know, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot of people are disappointed in basically what's been going on and everything else. And, there's only been so many times that people can give somebody a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there is some worse people out there. Do you know what I mean? There is a lot of different worse people out there. There's yeah, definitely the wildcats. There is some wildcats out there, definitely. But obviously don't get me wrong. I did like Christine, and yeah, I can't give her any more chances because the trustworthy there has gone. If you know what I'm saying, I think there's been a lot of people that gave her a lot of trust, but now she's showing her untrustworthy. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. We're all over Christine's channel, having good having good laugh, having people up on panels and everything. Yeah, it is sad. It is very sad that you know, I don't know what's happening with Jim and Mr. X with her. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's kind of Yeah, it's the world of social media, I'm afraid. Yeah, people just do weird things, and some people know what they're doing, but then obviously sometimes they forget what they have said and what they've done and how they do things, and then they want people back, and it's hard. It is hard. I think if I don't know, but if Christine done it the right way of basically apologising to kind of everyone in a live stream, then I think kind of everyone will go over there and just chat it out and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know anymore with her. Right, so who's that channel? I don't know that channel. I don't know that person either. So it's a hater towards everyone, or is it just to Jim or to Mr. X? Are you saying that you want to come up on panel and chat and go through this and let me know what's going on, or what? So is anybody wanting to come up on panel? Because I will drop the link to let somebody. Right. So who is this? Whatever her name is. Should I drop the link? What do you want me to do? Okay. Right, so I've dropped the link. So if anyone wants to come up, they're very welcome to. The link is pinged as well. So if anyone wants to come up, then they're very, very welcome to come up. Obviously, do like my live stream. when you come in. Obviously, let me know who's in the chat. Obviously, share my live stream as well, because obviously I haven't let Jim or Mr. X know that I was actually going live about this. What's going on here? Hello, Rainbow Melon. What's going on here?
I got like a weird connection going on over here. Hi, Sarah.
Hello. Hello, you're right.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was in the chat saying, hey, Chika, why don't you come up here? Because that kind of thing that they were saying in the chat, they came over to stir some shit. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, a real person that's new to these streets would be like, hello, how are you today? I enjoy your channel, Sarah. And so on and so on. Not some crazy nonsense like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she kind of said that she's at work. She can't come up. Definitely another time.
I missed all that. So she did it as I was coming up. Okay, that's cool. Well, nobody knows Raditha. I don't think Sarah knows who Raditha is. So that was kind of weird. So
she's a troll.
In the chat, and I know who Raditha is. So
Texas Granny, are you able to get rid of that one then? If she's a troll, I don't want no trolls in the chat.
Yeah, Sarah, if they don't come here like, hello, how are you? I enjoy your channel. Like they would do mine, they'll come over to me. Hi. And as soon as they say something stupid, I kick them the fuck out. I don't care who you are. When you say that off-colored shit, I don't have time for it because it's like bringing drama to you. You know what I mean?
Oh, she's saying she's not lying. Check out her
No, we don't want to check out Raditha. Tell Raditha to come over here. That's how you do that. You be in Raditha's chat and you say, Raditha, why don't you go to Sarah and tell her that? Since you're supposed to be neutral, right? Right. Other than that, you're suspicious.
Yeah, it don't sound right, does it? At the end of the day, she's saying to go and check her setup show.
Sounds suspicious, right? Right.
Well, I don't know.
Who works on Sundays? What kind of job do you have? You know what I mean? Are you sweeping floors? You're mopping floors? You're cleaning toilets? I'm trying to figure it out.
Who, me? No, I did some cleaning today, so.
Yeah, I did that yesterday. I went to work yesterday. I did a little overtime, and all I did was like sit down for like maybe a certain percent of the time. Like I say, how many percent? Because somebody would take that and clip it. See, I don't try not to feed these assholes nothing. You know what I mean? Because I've got to the point now where I became very smart on what they do. You know what I mean? It took me a long time to figure it out, but at this point, Sarah, I have done a few shows and I've done so many of them that, it took me a while to figure out how it really goes. You know what I mean? I don't know if you're just starting this out. I don't know how long you've been doing it. How long you been doing it?
Well, it's been over like a year now, but obviously I obviously know that there's some fake Christines out there, but how many is out there? Because she definitely did go into that. She definitely did go into that chat, and she really kind of said what I said to you guys.
Yeah, you said you saw that in the chat. Is that where you saw that? Or you said somebody
Yeah,
screenshot
yeah, it
it
was
too?
actually it was in the chat, but then somebody
Okay.
screenshotted it and sent it to me.
Were they a mod?
Yes.
Oh, so the person that screenshot it was a mod, and they checked to see if it was her. Can you trust them?
Yes, definitely. It was
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. Well, I've seen her drop the fuck bomb, you know. I mean, I was shocked by it. I saw a piece of that and I was like, whoa, Christine, I didn't know you had the fuck in you. I really didn't know you had it in you. But you spit it out and you had it in you, girl. I was like, okay. There
No,
goes Christine.
that's why I was kind of like warning her. Basically, either edit her, you know, her live stream to take out what I was saying in her live stream, and she can keep up the rest of it. Where obviously Jim was up there and talking to her and everything else. It didn't mind me for that, but where she's like live stream at the same time when I was on there, she was kind of having what we were talking about on her live stream as well.
I think it was the audio, right? She was playing the audio.
Yeah, but not being
Yeah.
funny, but I could actually strike her for that because it's actually not her. It's not her live stream. It's actually mine, and she didn't ask me to put it on her live stream.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to look at it like this, okay? You know, I try to look at things from the middle, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
at that time, you wouldn't let her come up, right? So, in her mind, I'm not on her side. I'm not on anybody's side. I'm in the
no,
middle. In
yeah,
her mind, she's thinking the only way I could put it for myself is to play this stream as it's going on, so I can contradict what you're saying about me. And that's probably so she is kind of got some smarts about her. You know what I mean? She got some smarts. So I give
well,
her
that's what I'm
that.
saying. She knows what she's doing. She's not as you know, incapable of doing what she's doing. We know this, but does she
Means
actually
she goes
know that?
beyond wiping her ass. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. Okay, well, I like Christine. I do like Christine. It's a sweetness about her. It's just the what she's done. She said she told me she said she was sorry. I told her what she did at Jim was wrong,
yeah.
and other people too. And I think there's a disconnect with that with her. I think she doesn't fully.
I don't
I
think
think
she
she.
fully understands what she's actually physically done to people, to be
No,
honest.
I think it's the gratitude part that people are looking for, and I don't think she really. I think it's a disconnect with the gratitude part. You know what I mean? I really believe that. Doesn't mean she's a bad person. It's just a
No,
disconnect. But you know, I'm like this. To me, if you give up any money, if you give up anything, this is not knocking anybody. I'm not gonna like challenge anybody's feelings about anything
mm,
because if you're coming from a good place and a good heart, you expect to be treated with some respect about it, and a nice thank you would do kindly, and you know, use the things that somebody has given you, use it to
yeah,
what you said you're going to use it for. But when you give up money or anything, be prepared to depart from it. If you can't depart from it, don't complain too much. Don't keep on going on with it. You know what I mean? I mean, if I gave her any money, I have to be prepared that I gave it up, and it's okay. It's not going to really hurt me too badly because I gave it up willingly. You know what I mean? That's what
yeah,
I'm really saying. That's the gist of what I'm saying. But I do understand people being a little upset because she's, like I said, oh, I mean, like everybody said, she's going to these different shows
yeah.
and subscribing, paying for it. I don't know. I think Christine's a little bored with life too. I'm not sure. I like Christine. Like I said before, I feel a little bit sorry for her when I see people mock her. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's really out the way. And for a grown woman, like way past my age, and you're a little older than me, and you're talking like her, you're making fun of her. I just think that's a little bit too much. You know,
Yeah,
you're too old to
yeah,
be doing that, especially when you're a mother and you had your own kids. And let me put it like this too. For these people that make fun of her, Life is funny. You could be out here driving one day and boom, smack. You're caught in some shit and you could be disabled. You
No,
understand
yeah,
what I mean?
definitely. Definitely,
Life
yeah.
changes very quickly from when the shit that you throw out here sometimes. It could change on you really ugly like that. So
No,
people
yeah,
need to
definitely.
be very considerate of how they go about things sometimes toward people. Especially somebody
Yeah.
disabled. You know what I mean? Especially somebody disabled. What do you think,
Oh yeah,
Sarah?
no, don't get me wrong. I know that she's disabled and everything else, but um
I'm
with
not talking
my
about you. I'm not talking about
yeah,
you. I'm talking about the other people. You don't make fun of her.
yeah. I'm I like I said, I did like Christine and
I
I
know.
did help her and and a lot of people in the chat did help her. Do you know what I mean? But it's kind of like if you don't have any appreciation for it and you start yelling at people and saying, I want this now and I want that now, do you know what I mean? You can't have what you want.
You know what you just do? I would do? I'd be like, no, you can't have it. That's all people got to do. Say no. Maybe that's
And
what
that's
she
what,
needed.
and I think this is why she kind of got upset because a lot of people did end up saying no to her. And then she got upset. She got angry with it. And
Yeah.
basically, this is how things have got into this big spiral of everything that's happening.
I missed that show that she had where she was saying the F bomb. I missed it. I only saw a piece somewhere. I have not seen that show. So I really don't know the whole dynamics of that whole show, how it went down. Or she blocked people. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Were you there?
Which one?
Some show she had when she was saying the F bomb and she was blocking everybody. I know Texas Granny was there. Barbara was there. I wasn't there. So I don't know how that show really went to get a full picture of what everything happened, how it happened, I should say. I didn't see
Oh,
that
was
show.
that the one that she was audio did me?
No, not that one. I think it was before. I don't think you was there either because it sounded like you wasn't. It was a show when she was saying the F bomb, like blocking people off their chat and taking people off the show, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I didn't see that show.
Oh, that's just crazy though, isn't it? You just gotta
She was
if you
upset.
can't if you can't take what you've actually done out to people, then don't do it. Do you know what I mean? This is what I kind of think. Do you know what I mean? Just don't do it.
Yeah. I don't want to join any shows talking about her. I don't. I just think me personally, if I'm gonna say anything about her, I would like to talk to her on the panel. That's just kind of person I am. I don't want to do that kind of stuff, you know. I just feel like the harassment of her and these different alt accounts and these people are just ridiculous. Now, I just don't understand why anybody does that. That's a lot of energy built up to make an alt about this lady,
Yeah.
trying to talk like her, the way her speech pattern is, and then you type it in the chat. Just think that's really just it's unfortunate that people are doing that stuff. And you're supposed to be a grown adult. Some of these people have children.
Well, yeah, definitely. It's just I think there's just a lot of people that are really upset with her, and they just needed to, and everything else. There's a load of fake Christine accounts out there. There's an Christine mum account out there. Do you know what I mean? We just don't know who this person is if you are letting them
There's
up or
a few
anything
of
like
them.
that either. Do you
There's
know
a
what I
few of them,
mean?
Sarah. Yeah, there's a few of them. They're doing that. So I don't know if you said it was her. I don't know. I don't know, but that lady Chica, she's still in the chat. That Chica.
No, I think Texas Granny got rid of her.
Oh, okay. Well,
So,
that's the reason why I really came up here. I want to talk to Chica. I want
well,
to know what Redith's,
she said she
if
wasn't going to
anything.
come up because she said that she was working. So, but she did say to go and check out somebody's channel.
Nah. She telling you that? It's Sarah. It's up to you. But me personally, I wouldn't give it a view because all I do is gonna do is make you mad. and then you come back to your channel and you go back and forth, and then it'll be a whole war. Then you'll have people all over here, and then they'll make all the accounts about you, and
Yeah.
it's just ridiculous. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go. When they have one of these shows, if it's true, let it go. Me, that's what I would do. You do whatever you want. You're grown, but me, they've done some things on me. I don't even respond. 'Cause I don't even
Yeah,
have time. Why
that's what I'm saying, because like
they want
Leanne
to
did
make
a post.
money out of it?
Leanne made a post on me as well, and it was just like she's
Oh,
saying that I've been misled and everything else and all this and all that. Do you know what I mean? And I'm kind of thinking, actually, how do you know that I've
well,
been
that's a
misled?
loaded response that I would give, so I won't give it because that's a loaded response.
That's what I mean. It's just like, well, I
So
make my own decisions on basically what I want and where I go and who I support and everything else anyway. So who the hell are you to kind of say that I'm misled?
well, some people think they're superior over people's channels and over people's comments and over people's thoughts. You know what I mean? And to me, you're not. So knowing that is only half the battle for you. And my actions is to ignore, because at the end of the day, if I really think you are of value in my life, I will give you the time and the breath and the air and the space, which I won't. And that's how
Yeah.
I solve that shit.
Yeah, because obviously I didn't know that Chica girl anyway. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, well,
No,
who the
it's
hell are
probably
you?
an
Do you know what I
alt
mean?
account.
I don't
It's probably
even
an
know
alt
you.
account. Mm-hmm. It's an alt account, probably. I don't know. I can't check and see what their channel was. I can't see how long they've been around. I have no idea. I didn't check it. I can't see it. Only Texas Granny and BB can look at that. I can't look at that. So maybe it's been around. I have no idea. Maybe she's telling the truth. I have no idea either. But nobody's seen her before, and that kind of stuff right there is just so mean. And it's not a good spirited person that does that kind of stuff. If you're not getting anything positive to somebody's channel before, if nobody's ever seen you before, and you come over there and you do that kind of mess, I just don't. I just look at you sideways. I
Yeah, that's
don't
what I'm
trust
saying.
any of these people.
The end of
I
the
don't.
day, somebody like says, "I'll go and check out somebody's channel." It's like, well, why should I? At the end of the day, you know, if they're going to talk about me, they're going to talk about me. But I don't give a crap, to be honest. It's like me on the back of that, you know, the back of the screen. It's me just actually chilling out, relaxing, and not actually being bothered.
It's cute.
Do you
Oh,
know
that's
what
you
I
right
mean?
there.
That's just me there. Yeah,
That's
it's just me.
cute.
Oh my.
I love those things. You know when I love those things? When they're outside in the backyard or at a park or by the water. That's the best, when they're by the water and you're
Oh
laying back there
yeah, I
to
love
see the
it. Yeah.
sunset and the sunrise and all. I love those things.
Yeah, like in Barbados, they've got massive, huge swings, and
Oh, I
I love
love
them. I've
those.
got a massive big picture of that where I'm sitting on that swing and just swinging along, just chilling in it.
Yeah, you could sit there and lay there and just have a good time to yourself and just be on your phone or read a book or just like I said, the water and just look at the view. I just love that kind of stuff. And sometimes I just forget where I'm at. I might even doze off. You know what I mean? I'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. It's too comfortable here. I like that kind of
It,
life.
it's
Easy
just
going.
like me just letting people know that I'm actually not going to lose any sleep over people
No.
actually chatting to me about me or doxing me or anything like that. But I did feel a bit gutted on that channel because at the end of the day I was on in that chat, but then she kind of come in and ruined it, sort of thing.
Well, there's a saying my dad used to say, your name will always go further than you will ever go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you'll never be able to chase it. I mean, it's just out there. But it is what it is. I mean, when you're doing these shows too, and you're up here and you kind of put yourself out there,
Mm.
you have to expect it a little bit. There's gonna be somebody that's not gonna like, if you show your face, they're not gonna like your eye color, they're not gonna like your hair, they're not gonna like the way you talk, they're not gonna like the way you go about this, they're not gonna like the way who you support. You
Yeah.
cannot fucking win. You know what I mean? So just be you, Sarah, and stay you, okay?
Yeah, definitely. Because but sometimes, in some of my live chats, I'm just like, it's just like a chilled out chat, having a laugh, and just, doing everything else. Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people don't like to chill on YouTube. If you notice that, because they don't like going to the chats and the shows where they like to chill, have a good time. The only channels these people want to really go to are one about a bunch of like hate or a bunch of anger or a bunch of envy towards somebody or some drama of some kind about someone, you know. And it's just like
yeah, yeah. I think you're right. Basically, somebody's like said this.
yeah. What's that?
This.
Oh Lord, block him.
Oh, you know him as well.
Yeah, that's a hater. Hater, shitter, hater. Why don't you come
Oh,
on the
do you know
panel,
it?
Stanley? Come on, Stanley, come on the panel. You sure got a lot to say at everybody's channel, don't you? Why don't you come on the panel? Let's have a nice talk.
Is this another like troll?
You do what you do, girl. This is your channel, but I will not respond to nobody but the name of Stanley. You know what I mean?
Another troll, was it?
No, I don't know if they're a troll, but they're a troll for us or me. Me, I say me. They troll to me because I've seen that name in people's channels, and I see the comments they leave behind. It's always a nasty comment. And my thing is, if you don't like where you're going, don't go there. If you don't like what you're seeing, don't subscribe. What is the problem with you? It's like this on TV. You know how you see something on TV and there's a show you don't like, you flipping the channel. You're like, ah, shit, I don't want to watch this show. There's all these girls shaking their asses. Why would I watch a show like this? Are you gonna be like writing a bunch of posts about it? No, you're gonna be like, I'm flipping the channel. I'm not watching this shit. So you turn the channel you don't watch. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
right. Yes, you're too right there.
So
Hello,
why
Grant.
would you comment people's channels and say your little 2 cents and nobody knows who the F you are? You never come on panel. If you got this much delivery and how you feel and this much I'm this and that and I gotta say my opinion, then you should come on the panel. Right? The link is
Right.
always being dropped.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't respect
Absolutely.
people like that. I don't respect people like that with the big mouths in the background. Big mouths in the background will get stumped out because you're not nobody face talking. You're not bringing nothing up. You're not coming up to the panel. You're not saying nothing. You're just in the peanut gallery. Nobody cares about the peanut gallery.
Yeah, definitely. The peanuts.
You don't do enough. You don't pay for shit. You don't subscribe. All you do is subscribe to be an asshole. And nobody, like I said, nobody knows who you are, Stanley. That's another one, like Chica. We're gonna say Chica for now because she still do prove me wrong. She come up.
Yeah, probably.
And you know what? I don't mind it. She should come up if it's a she or a he. I don't know who it is, but hey, there it is. Stanley, I wish you would come up, Stanley. I would like to talk to you. I see your comments all the time.
But some people are right. Do you know what I mean? Christine has done wrong, but people do need to kind of move on with it, and she needs to move on with it as well. Do you know what I mean? She needs to kind of sit back and actually think about what she has done, and how she gonna sort this out. Do you know what I mean? Instead of actually sitting back and just. But then again, I think people only give people enough chances to do what they've done, and obviously I've seen it on a different
Stanley
channel.
ever gave her money? Has Stanley ever did anything for her? I don't even know who Stanley is. Stanley says a lot of comments on different channels. I saw him in Angels. I saw him in other places too. And he's definitely chose sides. He's not neutral. Okay, not to me. So he really doesn't have his opinion don't mean shit to me, to be honest. That's just my point of view. And because he said some colorful comments that I have some questions on. Okay. Yeah. Now, how can I take face value of what he's saying in the comments when I've never even personally spoke to him? Why would I take anything that he says with a grain of salt, meaning anything to me as truth? I don't know who the hell he is. It could be Christine's mother for all I know. It could be Christine's boyfriend, for
Exactly.
all
It
I
could be
know.
any, it could
It could be
be
her
like Christine saying
ex-boyfriend.
it.
It could be
It could
her
be anyone.
ex-boyfriend. I don't know who the fuck Stanley is. These people come up with their comments like you're supposed to take their comments as a grain of salt, meaning some shit in your life or things going on around you. I'll
Yeah.
never respect people like that when they keep all the time making a comment every day on people's posts, and it's always a negative comment about Jim X and everybody else, except for the people that are shit stirring people and shit stirring things, and they're so in love with that person or these kind of people. I
Yeah.
look at you with a side eye, brother. I don't know who you are, Stanley. So I'm
Yeah,
done with
exactly.
Stanley until Stanley comes on the panel where I'm at, or maybe over here if you allow him, Sarah.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, anybody's allowed to come up on panel and kind of say whatever they want to say and everything else. But some people are right. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Christine is Christine, but we kind of need to move on from that now. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah, but
obviously,
Christine's not the only one either. You know what I mean? That's why I don't understand all the nastiness toward her with these alt
yeah.
accounts. You know, she's not the only one.
No. I'm not saying that she's the only one that's, doxing whoever, but I do know there's probably a lot of doxing and stuff like that happening anyway. But, to be honest, it's like I said, it's like me being in that sling and just chilling and not having, I'm just having a good night's sleep. Do you know what I mean? I don't.
That swing looks so comfortable. Oh my gosh, I wish I had one in my backyard. Oh, I love
Yeah.
swing.
Yeah, I
Especially
do
with
love
those
them.
nice trees, some pretty trees. You know them trees that like shade trees, and they hang
Yeah.
over and they drape over. I love those trees.
Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah. They're kind of like more Spanish trees, aren't they? Them ones.
Oh, they're beautiful, especially when they're by the water and with that whole thing sitting in the what do they call that? Heimlich? What do they call
Yeah.
that? I love those things.
It's like a sling, isn't it? Where I'm just
Yeah,
laying in the sling.
those are great.
It's really good. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. It's like some days I just like chill out and just relax and just look
Where are you
outside.
from exactly? Where are you from? What name the
UK,
town exactly where you're at?
Northamptonshire.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is that?
It's UK.
In Europe or something?
No, it's UK.
UK? Wow. So when I say Detroit, Michigan, what's the first thing you think about when I say Detroit, Michigan?
US.
Ah, you ever heard of Detroit, Michigan? Have you ever heard of Detroit from there? Did they ever speak of Detroit?
Yeah, we kind of know like New York's and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? We know like Mississippi area and just like areas like that. We kind of Tennessee.
Oh, the southern stuff. Okay, and then New
Yeah,
York.
all down
Everybody knows New
all
York.
that way and kind of a Texas area. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of people.
What kind of foods are like? What's like the main food? They're like the sweet foods and dishes. What kind of dishes do they have there?
What do you mean dishes? Oh,
Like
what
here in
food?
America, everybody loves pizza, right? It's like pizza is like the thing in America. Pizza, Mexican food, Chinese food, that kind of stuff. What do they have there as like the number one dish in everybody's households?
Oh, everyone's household. Well, it's autumn now, so people kind of have beef stews.
Okay.
But obviously, I cook pizza and stuff like that because obviously the children like the pizza. But obviously, I do chicken curries. I do spaghetti bologneses. I don't know.
You ever heard of collard greens?
No, what?
Collard greens is like a leaf vegetable, like, and they stew it, and they cook it, they clean it, they wash it, they boil it, they add season to it. You can add ham hocks, you can
Oh, is it
add
like a soup thing?
yeah, but it's not a soup, it's just greens. It's like all greens. It's like you're eating it's like a leafy
Oh, so it's
kind
like a
of vegetable.
vegetable,
Yes.
what's it called? A vegetable soup, stew or something like that.
Yeah, you can, if you want to call it a stew, maybe you could call it a stew, maybe. But it's a bunch of green vegetables in a pot, and you can put all these meat. You can put meat in it, or I used to use smoked neck bones. I stopped eating pork a long time ago. So what I
Yeah.
use now, I use like turkey, smoked turkey legs. That's what I use, or smoked turkey wings. But I don't like wings, okay? But they use variations, things like that, smoked stuff, smoked meats, bacon
Yeah.
fat, back fat. They call it back fat. So it's like a southern dish.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah. It can't. But it sounds like a bit of a stew that we kind of make down this area, because we have like beef stews. We kind of have. We have sausage stews, stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Sausage.
do you guys make chili too? Do you make chili?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So you guys
We
are
love the
like
chili.
more to the earth, like more to like real hearty meals. That's what you guys kind of like, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Like pork chops. But we put barbecue sauce all over them, and then just
Pork chops? Really?
yeah, yeah, pork chop. Yeah, we have pork chops. We have obviously steak this area too.
Okay.
What else do we
Yeah, I
have?
really wonder what it's like there. I mean, I've never really ventured out of Michigan because that's where I'm at. I've went
Yeah.
to a few states in the U.S., but I've never went that far to like where you're at. I've never been out there, so I've always wondered what it was like. You can have mountains everywhere you look, or it's just sky.
Mm, no, I've got houses around me.
Oh, okay.
Because we're all
It's,
squished in as one big house.
wow. Okay. Wow.
um, it's like
You have a
semi.
countryside? Do you have a countryside there? Like you have the countryside, mountains and stuff like that? I'm sure you have that there.
Yeah, we do. We kind of, it's like most of that is kind of up north, like
Yeah.
Scotland area,
Oh, wow. I would
and
love to visit Scotland.
obviously,
Is it beautiful
obviously
there?
north. I'm from there.
Is Scotland beautiful?
It's gorgeous. The
I
mountains
always
are
wanted to visit
absolutely
Scotland.
fantastic when it's in the summer. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely
Wow.
lovely.
I've seen videos of Scotland. It is so beautiful. Like you said, the summer. I saw some summer videos of Scotland. And then you have that tradition, right? Do the men wear skirts?
Yeah, kilts.
Kilts, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, kilts.
Okay. I meant to
Yeah.
say kilts. My
Yeah,
bad.
kilts. That's what they're called. So, yeah,
Do they have
kilts.
black people
What, over Scotland?
there? Yeah. Do they have blacks there?
Yeah, they have well, we have quite a bit, do you know what I mean? But
Really? Are they from another
yeah,
culture? Are they Nigerian or something? Or are they Black Americans? I mean, what kind of blacks?
they're kind of like yeah, Nigeria's, and
Really?
basically South America, South Africa's and stuff like that.
So there's not really a high population of Black Americans. Like there's no biracial woman walking around like me, right?
Oh gosh, no, no, I wouldn't say that.
I would love to come up there even more now. I come to Scotland and wear my cute little skirt. And
Your turtle skirt.
I come up there with my light skinned ass. They'd be like, "Who the hell is this lady?" I would love to shake it up like that. That would be hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you
Go
know,
ahead.
ladies wear the kilts as well. Do you know what I mean? It's not
Do they
just men.
really?
Yeah,
Do they wear with knee highs? Knee high
they,
socks?
yeah, all that. Yeah,
I love knee high socks. I think they're so cute.
yeah, definitely. Obviously we kind of have north, east, west areas. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously,
Oh, okay.
you've got Liverpool as well. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if you know that area. You
Yeah,
got
I've heard of
Blackpool.
Liverpool because of the Beatles, right?
Yes. You've got Blackpool.
Really?
Yeah.
Blackpool?
Yeah,
What the hell is
Blackpool.
Blackpool?
Blackpool is a beach area.
Really? I thought, I was thinking it was black people. When you say Blackpool, I'm thinking it's black people because in America, when you say black, everything represents black as black people. It's so fucking twisted. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's so twisted here. But
Yeah.
that's
Like,
interesting. Blackpool.
yeah, and then obviously you've got Great Yarmouth. That's a beach area as well.
What is it called?
It's a Great Yarmouth.
Great Yarmouth.
Yeah, it's like a beach that people go to and stuff like that in the summer and just
Interesting.
chill out and stuff.
Do they
Got
wear
South
regular
Pole.
bathing suits or do they wear the string bikinis?
Uh,
Or
I
it's a
think
mix up?
mostly. I think mostly because it's not. It doesn't really get that hot over here. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? People kind of wear like the swimsuits, but
So they're more
when it's really
modest.
really hot, then obviously they do wear the bikinis.
So is it okay? So where you're at, is it really more modest and more family oriented? Because in America, it's just all over the place. We don't have a base here. It depends where you live, basically.
Where I live is basically family
Oh, that's nice.
orientated. Where I've got family next door to me. I've got
That's cool.
family. There's the next door and next doors to me. Do you know what I mean? So we've got houses next door to each other. So we kind of like
That's
snuck
nice.
in. Yes, it's just like if anything kind of happens to me, people come to the door and check up on me and the children and stuff like
So
that.
you guys
You know.
still have it where your neighbor will come next door and say, "You have an egg? I ran out of my eggs. You have some sugar? I need to make a cake. I ran out of sugar." You still have that kind of neighborhood?
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Wow. See, I haven't had that neighborhood since I was a kid. We don't have that anymore here. It's so sad. It's so sad now.
Yeah,
It's just
obviously, I've got two people next to me, which obviously they help me quite a bit because obviously they know that
wow.
I'm kind of on my own and everything, and they keep me, they keep an eye on me, make sure that I'm okay and
That's
stuff. So
cool. You have more of a family oriented area. And, that's another thing why I like Scotland and all that. I know they're into all that. And it's more I just love that kind of view in life. That's just such a beautiful life. And I miss that because it doesn't exist anymore where I live. It doesn't
yes,
exist.
but the Scotland area is massively family
Yes.
around. You know what I mean? Because you've got you could have your mum in the middle of the house, but then next door you could have your sister or you could have your daughter next door to you. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of that kind of way it is.
Yeah, I watched some documentaries on over that area, and I was like, this is so nice. And I see other cultures; they still have that whole family tradition and that kind of stuff. And where I live at, it's so city. It's so like everybody's got to get to their job. Everybody's got to get this. They got to do this hustle, and it's just they just lost their way with family and caring about each other, and it's really sad and tragic to look at every day.
Yeah, I'm not really close to my family, so I don't really talk to half of my family.
Yeah.
I only talk to them like on Facebook or something like that. But obviously, I've only just got me where I am with obviously the children. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, so I talk to people that I know in Scotland, and obviously I've got family in Scotland as well.
Let me
So,
ask
but
you
yeah,
something. What kind of music do they play there? I know they like to play with they have those certain instruments, right? So what kind of music do they play? They play rap?
We've got rap, we've got old
Ugh,
school.
okay.
What else have we got? Like clubby music and stuff like that. Or
Oh, okay.
we've just got the original kind of radio station. Do you know what I mean? Where obviously we listen to Taylor Swift or
Oh,
something
okay.
like
So
that.
you got the mainstream going on. Do you ever listened to any Christian music like that? You know anything about Christian music?
Yes, I do.
Do you know a lady named, it was a Christian singer. Okay, I'm gonna see if you know who this is. Her name was Evie. You ever heard of Evie?
Abby. No, I don't think so.
Evie. She's from Evie Thornquist. That was her name. She
Right.
was a gospel singer from way back in the day, like in the maybe you don't know because I'm a little probably older than you. That's probably why you don't know. I forgot my age.
Oh, bless
Oh
you.
shit. Yeah, I'm in my 50s, so I don't know how old you are. You don't have to tell me if you don't want. How old are you, Sarah?
I'm 45.
Oh, okay, you're not that far from me.
No.
I'm about 10 years older than you. I'm about 10 years older. You're a little far, but
But yeah,
not
obviously I
that
do know
far.
kind of the gospel um music because
You know
obviously
Amy Grant? Do you know at least Amy Grant?
I think I remember her, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that Evie Thornquist, she was from that area over there somewhere. And she had the most beautiful voice. You maybe should look her up. She has a beautiful voice. And she was like the first gospel singers that crossed over before Amy Grant. And then I guess that opened the door for Amy Grant a little bit, you know what I mean? Because Amy Grant blew up, you know.
Yeah.
And Evie is more into that kind of style, that area where you're at. She's more into that kind of old school church music.
Yeah.
And yeah, she just really Bible belt. I love that lady. They don't, it's hard for me to find a CD on her. They don't really put her in print anymore. I had the pleasure of
Mm,
talking to her once
yeah.
on Facebook a long time ago. And she was the
Yeah.
sweetest. This lady was all over TV in the 70s. She was the sweetest, down to earth lady. And she's a Christian. She's what they call a Christian. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that lady's music. I'm
That's
surprised
what
you
I'm
never
saying.
heard of her.
Because I'm kind of like a down to earth person as well. I don't let things kind of
Okay.
get to me, but um, some things can get to me, but then obviously some things I just like, oh, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but me, I just say my piece and keep it moving. I just don't dread it on for days and days and days and weeks. I
Yeah.
just don't. I just move on. I say a couple times, and if you say something back, I'll let you have your moment. And if you say something too drastic, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
something to you. Then I'll be on my way checking you. But other than that, I don't give you the time of day.
No, I
You,
don't. At the
you
end
know
of
what
the
I mean?
day,
I just don't.
you see how I was in my life last night. Do you know what I mean? I was just down to earth, chilled. Just getting on with it. Do you know what I mean? But then obviously I went. Who knows if it was her? Do you know what I mean? But I can't be bothered with it. Do you know what I mean? It's just got to that point where it was like, oh my god, really? Why are you
Let me
being
ask
so
you something.
boring?
Since you said
Yeah.
it like that, did that person that was Ahmad, did they send you a screenshot of her real page of it being her?
It just basically has. Oh, hang on a sec. It just has. It's got her picture on it, and it has her actual name on it.
With her numbers and all that, and how many people subscribers and all that too?
No.
Because anybody could take a picture and make it a profile picture of any one of us. Somebody's done it to me already. So they can do it to her, they can do it to you, they can do it to any one of us. They've been known to do that. Just so you know.
Oh no, it was actually in the chat because I actually saw her put it in the chat.
Okay.
But never mind, it's over and done with. It's
Yeah.
we move on now.
Well, Sarah, I thought I'd come up and say hi to you. I wanted to talk to Chica. Now I want to talk to Stanley. And now I'm talking to you. I mean, there
We've
it
had some
goes.
fun. We've talked about Scotland. We've talked about Blackpool. We've talked about
Yeah,
different areas of
Blackpool. I would
mine.
never known something to be Blackpool over there. That's interesting. I'm gonna actually look that up, Blackpool.
Yeah, look it up. It's a nicer area, but obviously we've had that nasty storm that we've had.
Yeah, you were
Amy.
talking about that the other night. What happened? Was it just was it thunderstorm or a tornado? What was it?
No, it's an actual. It was an actual hurricane.
Really?
Yeah, it actually hit us.
Wow, that's scary.
It came from the north. Is it North Atlantic down that way? Because it collided with another hurricane that came from your area, I think it was.
Oh wow.
And then obviously
Probably
it
Florida
ended.
or something. Probably. I don't know if you guys are close to Florida. I don't know how far you are. I gotta look on the map to where you are. I
It
have
probably
no clue.
was like kind of Florida end, but
Yeah.
obviously it did collide with obviously the storm Emily that was outside, but then it collided in with that one, and then it just ended up being a massive, huge storm, and it hit Scotland. It
Oh,
hit
sorry.
it hit Blackpool. It hit kind of like the north end of us, but we were kind of getting the backlash of it, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Um,
So nobody
but
lost their
yeah,
homes. Okay. Everybody's homes all right. It's not really devastation, is it?
obviously I've seen some like trees go over people's cars and stuff like that,
Oh
and obviously there
shit.
is flooding over that way. Some people have actually lost their power, so
The only thing we get here is tornadoes. We get some tornadoes here, and that's when it's really hot and it
yeah.
gets very humid here, and then the weather doesn't know how to act, and it wants to rain, and then that's when we start getting these tornadoes. That's the only thing we get here, but it's very seldom. We get a lot of storms.
We kept kind of get storms when it gets really, really humid and everything else. We get
Yeah.
really bad storms over this end, but we do kind of have some tornadoes if it's kind of a storm like we've just had. We did have a few tornadoes that actually came with it. So
Do you guys get those warning signals and those alarms? You get that kind of stuff. You gotta go
do you
hide
know
and
what?
wait.
We don't really get that now. We don't get any of that. It's only like
What?
if the it's only if like there's something going on with the government or something like that we get the warnings.
Are you serious? What do you mean with the government? What do you mean by that?
Basically like if it's basically like if they want to send us a warning to our phones to see if it works or anything like that, then that's kind of how they
What?
do it. Yeah.
Wow, that's some intrusion. What the fuck?
But no, we don't usually get tornadoes and hurricanes our way, but we are kind of starting to get them. So I don't know what's happening with the world anyway. I think it's just the climate change of everything that's going on, I think, to be honest.
What's the name of your president there? What's the name of your president?
Starmer.
Oh, what? Storma?
Starmer. It's called yeah.
Starma? Is he
Yeah,
a man or a
Starmer.
woman?
It's a man.
Have you guys ever had a black president?
We don't really have presidents. We kind of have either what's it called?
Prime minister?
Mayors
Yeah,
or prime
something?
ministers and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, we've got the king, and
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you?
yeah, we kind of have that over this end.
Do you
So we
like
kind of
him?
have. I'm not going to say anything to that one. He's
Did
not
you
really
know
done anything.
there's some
He's
things
not really
about
done anything for the country at the minute, so you know. But
doesn't he have like a cancer scare going on? Like he had some cancer or something?
Yeah, Kate's got one as well, isn't she? She's
Yeah,
full
I
of
did
cancer
hear
as well.
that. How is she doing?
She looks really healthy now. I think kind of she's had the
I actually
treatment
like
and
her, to be honest. I like her way better than that mixed chick. I can't stand that broad, man.
which
You know
one?
what I'm talking about? The one that married not William, the other one with the red hair.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like his wife.
You don't like
The
her?
black one, she's so black, it's so ridiculous. I'm not gonna start with that, but you know, it's some things about Prince Charles, and he has a sketchy little past. He has some sketchy friends. Do you know
Yeah,
about that,
definitely.
right?
I've seen quite a bit. Do you know what I mean? But obviously,
I don't
we
want to
were
get you in
hoping that
trouble. I don't want the
we were
popos come
hoping.
over there.
Yeah, well, we were hoping that Princess Diana was going to be the new
I
queen.
liked her. I really liked Princess Diana. We loved her here for the most part. I liked her.
No, she was really good. She was a good one. So
She seemed to be
yeah,
more real, more humble, more realistic. You know what I mean?
yeah, she was. But then you know, we don't know what's happening behind closed doors. But obviously, the Queen didn't get on with her anyway, did she? So
No, I think it was jealousy from her. That's just my opinion.
yeah, because she was getting on with, you know, she was getting on the public side, wasn't she, Diana?
Yeah.
And
The public
obviously,
loved her. They loved
yeah,
her. Even in
Queen
America,
didn't
she
like
was
that,
loved
though, did
here.
she?
No,
The
would you
Queen
like
did.
it?
Well, I don't know.
And
I just.
the Queen's been around for years and years. And that woman, how old did she live? About 90 something? When
She
did
was
she
about.
die?
No, she was 100.
What?
Yeah, she was over 100. She was 101.
The Queen was? Queen Elizabeth?
Yeah,
How
she
about
was
the
about
Queen
100.
Mom? What, the Queen Mom lived up there too, didn't she?
Yeah, yeah. They all kind of.
They said they were drinking baby's blood.
I don't know. Never kind of heard that.
Yeah, they be saying a lot of things about them people over here. I don't know how much is filtered where your way, but it ain't filtered over here, and we get a lot. We get a lot.
We kind
That's if you
of have a lot of things filtered over here. We don't get to find out a lot of stuff because it gets hidden by the press and everything else as
I
well.
bet. Don't they control the press over there too? Do they control the press and everything around you?
Yeah, they control everything.
Let me ask you something, Sarah, since we're on this. Now, I heard
Yeah.
something about digitalization. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where everything's going to be digitalized. Is that happening to you over there? Well, all your money
Yes.
doesn't exist. Really?
Yes, it's all going digitalization. Basically, we've got to get a ID card to basically say that we can work in the UK and we're not kind of over here being you know what I'm trying to say is that we're not immigrants are coming over.
So you think that's what they're doing it for the immigrants, or don't you? Wow. Mm. So have they already implemented that digitalization already to you guys? Are you already doing that?
No, we're not doing it just yet, but they kind of are kind of saying about it and making sure that everyone knows if it does come forwards, then everyone's got to have it.
So what is it? A card? Is it a card or a chip? What is it?
It's like a card within the chip. The chip's in the card.
Like a photo ID driver license. Have you seen what it looks like? I have not seen it.
Yeah. Obviously, I've got the driving license anyway, which obviously, you know, it's basically like that. Yeah, definitely. But it's kind of got the chip in where they can check where you're spending your money, what you're doing with your money, basically where you're driving, what you're doing. if you're doing this, if you're doing that, are you breaking the law and everything else. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
That's very, girl. Aren't you a little nervous by that?
I am a bit, do you know what I mean? Because obviously I would have to have that, because if I want to work in the UK, I would have to have that card.
That seems to be forced, doesn't it? Doesn't it just feel like you're being forced into something you have questions about?
We
I
don't
don't
have
like
freedom of
that.
speech anymore. We're not allowed to have freedom of speech.
Oh.
This is why we're kind of having all the riots and everything else, because the government is taking away our speech, freedom of speech. We are not allowed to do anything, really. So, yeah, it is very sad. Do you know what I mean? We had, you probably thought we did have freedom of speech. We could speak about absolutely everything and anything and everything, but now it's like we're not allowed to speak out on what happens in the UK, how things are happening in the UK and stuff like that. But obviously I'm being a little bit kind of careful on what I'm saying to you guys at the same time. But obviously, oh, she gone. She disappeared. Where's she gone? But yeah. Did she drop down, or did she just I don't know what happened there. Well, obviously the link's still obviously in the chat, but obviously I am gonna probably. But yeah, it was nice having her up here, do you know what I mean? Because she's pretty, she's nice. She's absolutely nice. Oh, she's back.
Girl, my phone died.
I was like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Where's she going?
My iPhone died. I hate this iPhone. It dies on me twice a day. And I know what they're doing. They want me to buy another one, but I'm resisting. So I got another phone. And it's my show phone, and it actually works. But we were talking about that chip in the card. I was asking you. I don't know how much you heard. Now, that chip in the card, is it your balance of your bank account too? I'm trying to figure this chip out.
Yeah, basically the chip is basically to your bank account, absolutely everything, to be honest. Yes.
So let's put it like this. If you're somebody that's been locked up before and you're working,
it'll be on that chip. It'll be all on that chip.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So how is it when you get pulled over? Let's say you get pulled over by the cops, right?
Yeah.
You got to show your card with the chip. Is that for everything?
Yes, that's for everything.
Girl, I am not liking that.
Because like I was saying, at the end of the day, they're trying to control what we're doing and when we're doing it and how we're doing it and where we are.
We all should have knew it was coming. You know why I say that? Because they throw things out here to check and see how far they can throw things with you. Like they do these rewards things, like in the stores. I don't know how it is where you're at, but our main store here is called Kroger, right? The grocery store chain. I'm gonna use Kroger for example, right? And there's many other ones doing this. They'll ask for your email address, right?
Yes.
So they can track you. Just be like, you give us your email address, you can get this reward card and you can scan it and you get some money off. If you don't have this card, you won't get no money off. You have to pay full price.
Yeah,
it's like they force you, they challenge you in different areas and they implement these little tests on you. And you start submitting without thinking about it. You're like, oh, I can actually save some money. See how they psych your mind up? And now here goes this damn ID card with the chip. It's just, I'm worried. I'm worried.
To be honest, I am as well. Because to be honest, I don't want people knowing where I am and everything else. Because
who's looking to know where you're at? The government? Who's looking?
It'll be the government. It'll be people tracking you.
And who are these people? You know, what if this person, okay, let's put it like this.
Are you there?
Do you hear me talking?
I didn't know, but you're there now.
Shoot, I went out. Yeah, this phone, I have a bad connection. Let me go out. So what I was saying was, if I can remember now, what I was saying is, so this is a whole nother new crime that could happen now. So the reason why I asked you that way is somebody's sitting there watching things go by. That's a whole nother job thing too right now, right? So I can be sitting in their little cubicle watching your every movement. And let's just say somebody gets really obsessed with you, right? They got all your info. They know where you live at. How you know this is not going to be a new type of crime where you got stalkers now?
Well, that's what it is. It's basically people stalking you.
Well,
anyway.
you kind of are getting stalked. No pun intended. But damn, that's fucking scary. I'm nervous about this.
But like I said, you know, they control the police. They control absolutely everything now. Do you know what I mean? But obviously,
are people trying to fight it there? Are they fighting it, or are they just going along with it?
No, we're fighting it. Every single people think that it's just wrong for everyone to do that.
You guys are you guys just saying no, we don't like this, or are you guys really fighting it by going to, I guess, a parliament? Is that what they call it there? And these other places where you can speak it against these people that you vote in or have been voted in? Are you guys going that far with it, or are you guys just saying no, we're not doing it? I mean, I'm trying to figure this out.
Basically, I'm saying no to it because I don't want people knowing where I am and how I'm doing things and using what I'm using for, you know, my money and stuff like that. But it has to kind of go through the government of the where we live here. We have to kind of fight with our prime minister that we kind of got in our area where we live now. We've kind of got to say either we want it or we don't want it, and then he goes and fights it in the parliament.
Okay. But he's fighting against all the people that are saying yay, 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 yay. He's the one saying nay. He's going to be outnumbered. You know what's sad about it too? Where you work, I don't know where you work. I'm not asking you. You should never say. But your job could be like, yes, we're going to do this, and then you're going to be forced.
They're basically forcing everyone to do everything anyway.
Oh, that's so sad. You know, they kept, Biden kept saying that. Yeah.
We feel like we don't have a say in kind of what's going on over here at the minute. We're basically forced in everything.
I'm so sorry.
So
we haven't had that. We got some places here. I think it's just Chicago. They were trying this. They have some of this implemented already in some places here, but it's not full force yet because we have a lot of people now. Hey, I'm gonna throw this race shit out. I don't care. We have a lot of white people who are mostly Christian based who are saying no. And by me being biracial and having a mother that was white, and I'm just gonna be truthful with you, I was raised Christian, so you already automatically know I'm saying no. So it's just like this. You have some people that are not fighting it. It's just like racists. Some of the racists are not fighting it. And I hate to say that, but it's just the race here is the truth. It's just what it is. There's a set of people that believe in certain things and another set of people that don't. It's culture, and it's just how it's just dynamics of it all. But
because I know that kind of over your end, you've kind of got the lefties and the righties, haven't you, as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. So basically, we kind of have that over here. So.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah.
So this shit is nuts, isn't it? It's so nuts.
It is nuts. It is.
Girl, I don't know what you're gonna do, but if no, I'm being honest, and it's scary because I think this chip in this car thing, the next thing is gonna be the stamp on your body. You know what I'm talking about? It's going to be those numbers on your forehead or on your wrist or wherever the hell they put it at. No, I'm being honest.
No, what we kind of thought was in the COVID vaccine, we kind of thought a chip was actually in that to see
Yeah,
what we were doing and everything else. That's why people didn't have the COVID vaccines,
I
and some
didn't
people
either.
did. But obviously, as soon as I heard that, I thought, oh my God, do you know what I mean? I've already had one. So is it just that one that actually I got the chip in? So,
Have you ever heard of Stu Peters? You ever watch or heard of Stu Peters?
Who, Phil?
Stu, Stew.
Yeah,
Peters. You ever heard of him?
I think I have.
Yeah, he speaks about all that over there. He speaks about all that stuff and oh gosh, girl, I'm really worried for you and the people there. I really
It's
am.
scary, do you know what I mean? But you know,
They're
people
doing
do
a
have to
trial
kind
run
of
on you,
watch.
and they're going to push forth it over here. That's what they're doing. They're doing trial runs in different places, and then they're going to force it mainstream on everybody else.
Wow. It's a joke, do you know what I mean? Because obviously people need to kind of be careful on what they say on everything, do you know what I mean? But I am kind of being careful on what I'm saying to you in some sort of ways, but then there is a lot going on over this way that I can't really talk about as well. Do you know what I mean?
You know what's funny? You said something earlier that I just thought about. You said that the reason why they're implementing because of all the immigrants. Is that what you said?
Yes, I did say that, but obviously,
you know what's funny about that you said that? It's the immigrants they let in. You didn't have your door open. They had their door open. So why don't they
we're trying to close our we keep saying to our government, close the gates, because we're just letting people in. We don't know who's done what and what's going on, and we're just you're letting these people in, and they're killing our kids, and they're doing what they're doing with our kids.
Do you know Tony Robertson?
Tony Robinson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Maybe shouldn't. Ways.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything, do you know what I mean? Just in case.
See, girl, you have no idea what I'm up on. I am up on it. You have no idea. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't say no more.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, because obviously, I don't want to kind of.
I'm going to pray for you, Sarah, and your country. I really am. See, the sad thing about it, we can be on YouTube all day and laugh about this and joke about this, but underneath it all, there's a reality out here that people need to spend more of their time on. So they spend more of their time on making fun of people and doing all this unnecessary shit. When you got a situation like what we're talking about right now, which is very serious, and nobody's really speaking up on it, right? That's very scary. Very scary.
It is very scary, but obviously I'm kind of being careful on how I'm
you
saying it. Careful. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously people can be arrested for kind of talking.
That's why when I said his name and you hesitated, I was like, oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Never mind.
Yeah, I was just being a little bit careful with that one.
Wow, I'm not gonna say no more about that guy. I like him. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll drop it now.
Yeah, definitely.
Sarah, I'm gonna get off now, but it's been very good talking to you. I really enjoyed talking to you a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely. You'll have to let me know when you're on, panel yourself, because obviously I enjoyed coming up on panel with you guys as well. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, we need more of this, like more people coming up. Like, don't be so shy and so scared. Just come up on the panel. If you're so scared, come up and be like, hi, I gotta go now. Bye. Well, at least you tried.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've come in, they said hi, and then they've gone.
I mean, pop the cherry on Sarah's channel.
Yeah, definitely. You just have to like share the live out a bit more because obviously, you know, people
You're very
don't know
easy
that.
going to talk to. You're very easy going. I enjoy talking to you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You know, I'm just gonna kind of move on with kind of everything else now. Do you know what I mean? But obviously,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
it's time
cool.
to move.
Yeah,
It's
good
time to
idea.
move on. Do you know what I mean? People have done mistakes and everything else, and you know, people make mistakes and stuff like that. And it's time to move on from it all. Do you know what I mean? There is trolls out there. There's not, you know, there is haters and stuff like that out there too. Do you know what I mean? But you know, have to move on from it all, don't we? So
Just so you know, she is getting so picked on. Just so you know, she is getting massively picked on by other people. So,
who?
Christine.
Right. Okay.
So, with these chats and this alts, and it's to the extreme where it doesn't make any sense, and it shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
I'll leave it there.
I won't be saying anything else anyway, but yeah, definitely will. You know, hopefully I will be on panel again on Tuesday. Anyway, I'll be live again.
Okay,
On
I'll see you
Tuesday.
then. Okay, I'll see you then. I'm gonna drop down. But nice talking to you, Sarah. I enjoyed myself. I actually did.
Yeah, definitely, and I enjoyed it as well. Thank you for coming up. Anyway,
Bye, Sarah. See you next time. Okay.
bye, bye, bye,
Bye.
bye. Yep. No, Rainbow Belen has gone. Hopefully she's in chat, but obviously, you know. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna end this live because obviously I've been on for an hour and 40 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, that was a good live. Thank you all for popping in, saying hello, saying some bits and everything else. But yeah, it is time to kind of move on from it all, and we just need to keep going as we go in. So, but yeah, I'm going to end the live, and I will say thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, obviously do like and share the lives out when you know when I'm going live. Obviously I didn't let Jim know that I was going live tonight, but obviously it was just a one-off thing. But yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm going to say thank you so much for coming in, and I will see you in my next live. And don't forget, there will be a video out tomorrow, a good one. And obviously, I will see you guys in my next live, and that will be on Tuesday. So I will say thank you, love you all, and I will see you in my next live. Bye for now.